Hello, welcome back, Blue Nose. Trying to just set it all up here real quick. Oh, hi, Damsenio.
Hi, Randy, again.
Now I can hear.
Ah,
Used
well,
to be
that's
really
good.
loud.
That's good. I got to put different glasses on.
Hey, Miss Kim.
Hi. How are you doing, Colby?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine today. I had a good night of sleep again, and so
Well, that's good.
I'm doing much better.
Hey,
Sleep is
Randy.
always good,
Amen, sister.
especially
The
when
new
you're
phone
old.
actually was a little bit warm sitting there too. Huh.
Uh-oh. What kind is your other phone, Randy?
It's the one I'm on right now is a high dollar one. The rest one's a Note Galaxy Note 20. It's like
Mm-hmm.
$1,500 phone. The other one is the
Mm-hmm.
A51, the Galaxy A51. Hi,
Yeah.
Russian Wind Mountain. Yeah, I just
Okay.
switched phones, guys, because I couldn't hear.
The one that I just stopped using because it wasn't working right at all was the Galaxy S20. It wasn't the Note, it's just a plain old
Uh,
S20. Nothing was getting so many problems with it, and AT&T wasn't doing anything. So my girlfriend offered to put me on her family plan with Spectrum, and so I said okay, but what's that going to cost? And she said, nothing. I get the phone free for adding you, and your phone service will be free for 1 year. After that, it's only $30 a month. I said, girlfriend, you have a deal. And
yeah.
they sent an A14, and it's really, when we first set it up, I'm getting coffee. That's why I'm moving around. When we first set it up, within 2 days, I couldn't contact anybody. I couldn't get any calls. I was only able to receive text from one person, and I was only able to text them back.
Wow.
And so, luckily, it was the lady who had gotten this plan for me. And so she said, I'm going to call Spectrum and find out what the heck is going on. I said, okay. And so she talked to one of their technicians, and they told her what to do. And she come over to my apartment, and it took her 3 hours. We had to turn the phone off. It had to be off for 20 minutes. And then when we turned it back on, she had to completely reprogram everything.
Oh, shoot.
And it has worked fine ever since. There has only been one call that was a little iffy. And other than that, everything has been just fine. And I'm not having any issues with it at all. I'm having to relearn some things um, as far as the operation of it goes.
So you can teach an
But
old dog new tricks.
exactly, especially one as old as me.
All right,
Shoot, in dog years, I ought to be dead.
let me give you
I
some hellos.
PPR. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just seen it.
okay. And you started to see, he
Yeah,
said,
I already
Brother
said hi
Randy,
to
me and
him.
Bless blog, I give 500 bananas.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Russian
Bananas.
winds.
Kim.
Hey, that's potassium. There you go.
Oh,
It's a
coffee.
different
Good to go
banana.
on potassium.
Hold
It's
on,
a
I
different
gotta,
banana.
yeah, I'm gonna bring this, I gotta yell upstairs, so I'm just gonna put this on. Yep. Hi, AKW. Yes,
Okay.
he's back. He restarted on his other phone.
Yeah, the new one I couldn't. It was working all right with a speakerphone, but I couldn't get my headset connected right, so I couldn't hear
That
when somebody
stinks.
came up.
Hi,
And then it's
everybody.
hot.
Morning, everybody.
I feel like I hear
Welcome
you
back,
better
D.
now.
Yeah, 'cause it's a headset I'm talking through it.
Yeah.
Before it was just a speakerphone.
Yeah.
I thought when I started it, I could watch the little mic go up and down. I thought it was connected and stuff, but I guess it ain't. I haven't got it connected all the way. I'll try to mess with it tonight.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna yell upstairs.
All right.
You'll get it all figured out.
It just takes time, Randy.
No kidding.
Hello, D.
Hey, Miss D.
Hi, Dee.
Get it? That's what
What's
everybody
up,
say.
sister?
Get it, Heidi. Get it?
Good morning, D.
Morning, Colby. Morning, Randy.
Good morning, D. How are you?
I'm great. How about you all?
I'm fabulous, thank you.
Sitting outside where it's a little cool and it's raining.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We got some sun where we're at.
We had a beautiful day yesterday, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be
Hey,
pretty tomorrow.
CNC.
Roasted garlic mashed
But,
potatoes with the butter and
man,
Yeah, it was nice yesterday at
all
home
the plants
too.
we have popped for all our plants.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
tiny bit of green,
They have really popped.
bit of parsley.
Good morning, Ashley.
Well, that's
Ashley's
good.
going into the
Dee.
kitty videos. All she's doing is kitty videos now.
Who is?
Ashley.
Ashley.
Her kittens.
And here we
Oh,
are.
yeah. Well, they're cute, though, you know.
Mhm.
Smell?
They stay kittens just for a little while.
Oh, no kidding.
And then they're terrorizers.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
Terroristic animals.
That's what my youngest daughter says about her too, ragdoll Persians. She said they were adorable babies for a few days.
Yeah.
Now they are my holy terrors. She said if I hadn't paid so darn much for them, they would both go away.
Oh.
But the one, the little female that she's got, is actually that belongs to my grandson, to the older of her two boys, and she is more of an emotional support animal for Kasten. And so Rachel said, no matter how awful she is, she will stay. But if she's not good before long, her days will be numbered. So,
Yeah, ours is a rescue kitten, and she's going through heat right now, so it's the worst right now.
oh no.
The combination of
Yeah,
the
Rushing Wind there. Connect with Dencenio DD official there. They'll help you get your 1K, guys.
Yes, please, Ruby.
steak,
Connect with him and Bless Blogs. You'll have your 1K.
switched it for chili.
They're amazing, and they're very great supporters.
There was not that much.
Well, folks, I need 25 for 500.
Go in there and support
They
them,
say
like them, and share them, guys.
Look, this is
That is neat.
potatoes, which by the
Well,
way,
I hope everybody gets their watch hours and everything and their subscribers, and
maybe make the mashed potatoes the day before if you
because
don't
there's a lot of you on here that are doing good things and you've got good channels, and it's not about a bunch of hassles and BS.
say goodbye now.
Yeah.
Drama gets kicked out.
There's more of you in here now, guys. My channel is going to be kind of in a backstage anymore. I'm not going to be doing it every day, and I'll do some areas where I don't go very often. But I was going to shut it down completely, but I'm going to leave it going. Still do my sticker board. I got to do one. I put Shirley's sticker on this morning. I got to do a shout out to her. Hi, MT Homestead.
Is that
But
Mike or Terry?
I'm just
Good morning.
I'm getting tired of some of the BS with it, and
I don't
instead of
blame
me
you.
blowing up at everybody, I'm just going to back away and just watch and support. So if
Yeah.
you don't see me live, I'm still around. I'll just be in watching, guys.
Well, every
Yeah.
once in
But
a
I
while, I
didn't want
want
to just
you to.
drop off.
Well, every once in a while, Randy, I want you to give me a little push so I know you're there. Cause I love when you I love when you give me a little bit of a push because you crack me up, and I know that.
You can track me and see where I'm at.
Let's go. Then I deliver whatever line I'm going to come up with. And my
I
back
like
Empty.
hanging out with you.
that came out.
Hey, Mike.
Probably
Hey,
Big Mike
I
is in the
like
house.
hanging out with you, Randy.
Good morning, Russian Wind.
fried carne, a side of grilled
I got me a new hat,
Yeah.
you guys.
Somebody's got something on. I'm hearing a feedback.
Okay, hold on.
But how can this
Oh, that was D. That was D.
For shame,
gotta
for
wa-
shame.
I gotta watch now because I did my first video, guys. I did that little short video with getting the vindicator, and I got back in
Mhm.
pickup. I didn't know I had the video running still. I thought I'd shut it off, and I got a
Uh-huh.
copyright because I had music playing. So my first video out after being monetized,
Oh,
I got a copyright claim.
I would
Oh,
go back
my
and edit out
goodness.
the back end of it.
Mm.
They'll take
So
the
Shannon
claim off.
deleted the back. Yeah, Shannon deleted
Yeah.
the back part where the music was.
wow.
Yep.
So I messed up my first video.
I got me a new hat, you guys.
Awesome.
Good deal.
Thank you,
Oh,
Jeremy. DeCeo
This
just
is
said,
literally-
DeCeo just said, Brother Randy, your
And
subscriber,
it's
3
even
to
the
4
right
days,
brand.
we make 2K.
I love John Deere.
Yeah, I'm at 1,600. I hit 1,600 this week while I was home.
Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations, Randy.
Mm.
Very
But
well
it can be done,
deserved.
guys. Like I was talking earlier, if you like Des now, she did her live, and she does all of her other lives. She did her 24-hour live, and if you just
Hmm.
put a little effort to them, guys, you can get the numbers, and you don't have to beg for them. You can get them if you just do a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, Jerry got monetized
Yeah.
finally, but I got tired. Jerry was always begging for watch hours and getting everybody to watch everything, but he wouldn't want to participate as much. If you put the hours in it, it will come, guys. All you gotta do is, keep
Yeah.
doing videos or do your lives. The lives help a lot. A lot of people try to tell me that the lives didn't count. You guys know I don't do videos. I do them now and then.
Yeah.
I got monetized. I got my
Yeah.
watch hours, guys, and I did lives. So lives do work.
Hmm.
Yeah, the lives do, because that's how I got my my
Yeah.
watch hours. My videos,
Yeah.
I got maybe total 1 hour. If you combine all my videos, I'm lucky if I have 1 hour in videos.
Yeah. And some people were
All
trying
my
to tell us
lives
that
giving
the
my hours.
lives didn't count, but you did it. I did it.
Yeah.
So
My
get
24
out here
hour,
if you want it.
my 24 hour,
You-
they're saying I might get 594 watch hours.
That ain't bad,
Wow.
And then you
Yeah.
That's a
got
pretty
you
good
got the
deal,
20.
Beth.
You got that, and if somebody plays your playlist now and plays that over again, so that get another some more time, so that you can add that to your playlist.
Hey,
Hmm.
Ava.
Lee hurts?
Hey, AR.
Well, Randy, I've got another friend that decided to start a YouTube channel, and I think it was about 3 months ago that she did it,
Mhm.
and she did real good, getting plenty of subscribers. She's a crafter, and she did really awesome. Some jerk went in and I guess cloned a bunch of her stuff, and she was telling me when we were talking, she said, "I'm done." She said, "I'm tired of the BS." And she said, "I'm getting all kinds of nasty messages." And she said, "I just deleted the entire thing." She said, "I will never go back to it," because she said it is too hard a work to build it up just to have some clown tear it down just because they don't want to work. And she said, "I'm done."
Everywhere you go, there's scammers everywhere in life right now,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Anything you do,
Yeah.
they don't
Oh, I
want to
got a
work
phone
for it.
call.
Don't want to get a job. They just want to scam
Exactly.
people and take their stuff.
Exactly. I got a phone call yesterday, and it was a number that I know. It's a number for a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And when I picked up the phone, I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And it was quiet. And I thought, well, that's odd. She usually speaks immediately.
They're using
And all of
people's
a
phone numbers.
sudden, I get this recording that says that my shipment from Amazon will be coming and that my bank account's going to be charged $1,548.
Scammer.
And so
Yep.
I blocked it, and I thought, you know what? I'll just get a hold of her and tell her what happened. And of course, I reported it that this scammer had come through on an existing telephone number. And so it's going to be taken care of. But I also told, when I reported it, I said, this is an actual telephone number in my listing. And this belongs to a friend of mine who I talk to a lot. So this number has been cloned. And I called her this morning. The call went right through. She turned around and called me back with no problems.
Yeah.
And even though I had blocked it on the spam call, her phone call came through with no issues.
Yeah,
So
'cause
apparently my phone knows the difference.
they're picking back off of people's phone numbers. Mike from
Yeah.
MP Homestead said, same thing happened to Country Road Cure. Their channel was cloned and stolen along with 44,000 subscribers. Took some hard work, but they got their channel back.
Right.
Hi, Beth.
They fought and got their channel back.
Mm.
Yeah.
See you at the White House? Looks like she's sitting in front of the White House.
That's for
I'm
sorry,
the
Beth.
East Garden.
Oh,
Beth Vergara
we're
is
used to
here.
we're used to seeing you in your recliner.
I know. Hey, I don't feel so bad now because I was on somebody else's live the other night, and I think Janet, somebody Homestead, she
Yep.
was in her recliner. May have been on yours, Des. But I was thinking, all right, I'm going where I'm comfortable until I get me a desk and a desktop computer.
Shoot, if I could be out there in a screened-in porch with a laptop, I'll be out there in a screen porch on a laptop.
Well,
There you go.
it's not exactly screened in, but we do have a 40-foot awning over top of
There
it.
you go. Still,
So-
if you don't get by
Oh, yeah.
mosquitoes, I'd be fine. I'd be out there.
No, we got them too. When they
No,
start,
see, I can't be out there.
I start to getting bit, I go in.
I'm sensitive to bites.
Yeah.
These are all scars.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They
Yeah.
eat me up, but they don't touch Terry. So
Yeah, I scratch that. I scar. So that's all my marks are from like insect bites. And I'm very rough with my hands anyway. I'm not a delicate little girl when it comes to touching things. So
Grab
every
me
time I
one
turn
of
around, I got a
them.
new scratch, a new something.
grab me one of them, bring it on here to Kentucky.
All right. I'll bring my fishing rod with me.
Hey,
There you go.
we've got some wonderful lakes close by. And if you just like a good fishing hole, some pretty lakes.
I might be coming. I don't know which way I'm going to. I don't know for sure if I got the load in New Jersey for sure, but I might be cutting up through your area, D, on the way out there.
Let me know
ain't
when you
really
come back
sure.
down this way, Randy.
Why would I want to come down there? I seen you once.
I still
That
want to
was
see
too
you
much.
again. Shoot.
You let
I
me
wanna-
know ahead of time, and we'll work something out.
Look, the only way I want to see any of you is if you come by my way. So if you're coming back my way, come back my way. Can I get on the other one sail it to Liverpool for me? Who knows? Yeah, you're a little far out there, hon.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well,
you were the same
and
way.
Randy knows where I am, and he knows that he knows that he and Shannon are welcome here anytime.
I'm not that far from I-10 with the two different truck stops, so it takes me no
awesome.
time. I'm like one exit away from there.
Wow.
Yeah. Just go up on I-10, go up one exit, come down, and I can go to either gas station and go visit them. I went the long way
that's
last
awesome.
time. Yeah, I went the long way last time though. I was like, oh, I'll go this way and this way and this way. I mean, I got there, but I'm like, when I got ready to leave, I'm like, let me go up on I-10 and see how far I am to my exit. One exit. I was like, why didn't I do that the first time?
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't do
Actually,
highways.
must have been playing in the ragweed.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't go up on the highway as much because they scare the bejeebies out of me. But every once in a while, I'll take the risk and I'll go up and I'm like, oh, this is not too bad. You know, I-10 is my highway that I go east or west, depending on where I'm going. So,
Mhm.
but usually it's like all the back roads and stuff like that to avoid the big trucks. Sorry, Randy.
My
Um,
highway
BC,
here, my highway here is Interstate 70, and where my apartment sits is literally just 3 blocks north of Interstate 70. But you got to go quite a ways, about 3/4 of a mile east of my apartment to get off on a road that then curves back in, and then the road to my place.
yeah,
And
Hi, PC
so,
Gaming.
BC Gaming
but
Dispatcher said, "Hey, Randy. All right, yeah, I used
Good
to
morning.
live right next to I-93 when I lived up north. Literally,
mhm,
you open up your window and you get all the smog and the pollution coming
yeah,
down because it's like right there. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
this one is about I-10 is about 2 miles, if that, up the road, so it's real
mhm,
close. And then if I go to the other
mhm.
side of Tallahassee, then I'm by I-75.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's
I'm
about a
pretty close,
25,
close,
30-minute ride.
close to the interstate too. We've got Interstate 64, which I'm about 15 minutes from either one of these. Is Interstate 64 and US 23 and US 52. Those are main
When I
routes.
came down, I think I
Mhm,
came down like 86 or 84, and then hit 40, and then I went west on 40 in Kentucky to go visit my mom in Clarksville, Tennessee, and we did 24 and came down, and came all the way down into Dothan, Alabama, and then east back onto I-10 when I moved here. So, but
mhm.
yeah, it was a nice ride coming down, and we came down. There was barely any snow on the ground, which was surprising, because I moved December 27th, 2009, and there was barely any snow on the ground going through Kentucky, which was really it
Wow.
blew my mind. Yeah, it was
Lucky
like,
them.
where's the snow?
Yeah,
I
you
can
got.
remember one of my sisters in law talking a lot about I-10 across Florida. She used to live in Chuluota, and she and my brother in law had moved back there in 2006, and they were murdered just shortly after they went back home. And
Wow.
it,
Molly, where you at? There's no interstate, she says.
oh, but I can remember Renee talking about I-10 and the different traffic and stuff, and talking about the routes that she and Russ had taken coming back to Missouri, and then how they went back down. And they had asked my husband and I to go with them to help him in that move. And when my husband talked to me about it, I said, I don't know. I said, I've just got kind of an uneasy feeling about it. And he said, I do too. He said, I think I'm just going to tell Russ, no, we might help you when you come back to get the rest of it, and we'll go down and help you haul, but we're not going to go
Yeah.
this time.
Hi, Sean. Let's Trade Pay came in. Molly says deep East
East
Texas.
Tech.
Yeah, and when your gut
You
talks to
over
Wow.
you,
by
you don't do.
Lufkin, over in that area, Molly?
Hello, you all from Oklahoma.
Hi, Sean.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, people are like, move to Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Des. I said, with my looks or what? Does it have good health insurance for the disabled?
Yeah, Missouri actually does.
Does it?
Yeah.
You need to move to Ohio. Ohio gets everything taken care of. It seems like.
Mm, I hear that a bunch of stuff is being taken away from. I would go to
I
Missouri.
just,
I worry about everybody's Social Security and their food stamps and everything else with what's coming up because I don't know what.
oh, yeah.
I think they're just playing games until the last minute, and then they're gonna, let
That's what
everything
scares me
go.
because if I lose that, I can't. I'll be out on the street. my kids and I will be on the street. We can't live here.
That's the same way with me.
I
But
think they
this
play with their own,
administration doesn't care about that.
no, they don't. They need to play with their own income and all these people that, you know, living on.
Okay, every one of those politicians outside of the president and vice president, every one of them is clearing $14,500 a month. That's what they take home. Now, if they would give up their paychecks like they expect the rest of us to do, especially those of us who are retired and who worked our entire lives to
And
get that
disabled.
Social Security. Yeah. And I'm not only retired, I got a lot of disabilities too. My husband was a United States Marine and
Later,
he
Centennial.
volunteered for the job. But that makes no difference. I don't get anything from VA because
Tommy
they
Tupper.
never declared him at a full disability. He was only declared at partial. So I don't get any of that.
Yeah.
And in fact, the Social Security Administration has even found their mistake in the payment that I get now because they finally figured out that back in 2008 when he passed, he was getting the full allotment of his disability payment. I'm supposed to be getting the same thing now. I'm getting about
Hey, Tommy.
$450 less. They found their mistake, but guess who can't correct it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all are nuts. I think what irritates me more than anything is that we can't afford to take care of our own people, our military and our retirees, but we can send multiple billions to another country? Mm-mm.
To our debt
Not
limit.
unless Congress is going to take it out of their pockets.
What I think, that's something totally different than what's going on. But what I think is that politicians should stop giving the rich their tax breaks. Stop
Exactly.
it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop bailing out the banks that are falling apart. If the bank is about to
Mhm.
fall apart, everybody grab their money and get it and put it under your mattress for now
Sure.
until you find a stable bank. Because why should all of
I
us,
don't need a
Randy, and
mattress. I
everybody
ain't gonna have that
else,
much.
right? But I'm, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Even if it's $1,000 to get it out of the bank, okay? That because I heard Bank of America is going belly up. All right. So if they go belly up and your money is in there, you lose your money. I told my
Hmm.
kid, I told my
Which,
kid, grab your money out of there, find a different bank, go to my bank if you have to. Mine's a small bank.
If they go
And,
belly up, they got insurance for that.
yeah.
but
Which
it's
bank is that, Des?
Bank of America. But they get bailed out. And it's like, stop bailing these banks out. You know, they're the ones back in the 80s when the McMansions were being built under Reagan. People lost their homes. They went into foreclosures and all these McMansions were empty.
Hmm.
You know, and then the next
Yep.
administration had to fix it, and then our deficit went back up again with the next administration. Then the
Uh-huh.
administration had to bring it back down. It's like, stop overspending. $8 trillion in the last administration in debt. 8 trillion.
Hmm.
And who cleans up the mess afterwards? So
It's just,
we've already had
it,
a we already had 1.7 trillion cleared up already in this administration in less than a year and a half. It didn't go up, it came down 1.7 trillion. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Make the rich pay their taxes, dagnabbit. That's
yeah.
Yeah, you
that ticks me off
see
the
these
most.
commercials where this place, if you owe a bunch of taxes, you can go in for pennies on a dollar and get it wiped away. And I don't think that's right. If you owe your taxes, pay it. I
What I
pay my
don't
taxes every year.
what I don't think is right is that I agree about maybe helping the students with debt, you know, but why give those millionaires, that the politicians that also got breaks and their debt taken care of from their college education.
Yeah.
They've
I
got
don't
the
really
money.
believe in that, Des, in a way, because a lot of these people, younger ones, you use that for a scapegoat for going out getting a job. They go to school, they get this government money to get their schooling and everything, then they don't use it and give it back to society. If they would go and have to get a job and pay some of it back and do, it's like when you go in the military, you can get college education
Yeah, my dad got his.
because you're working, right?
Shut up.
Well,
Yeah.
it ought to be the same way. They ought to be have to work somewhere and pay
Yep.
for that, not just getting it
I
free.
just wonder if those
Yeah.
I don't get it, Molly. I'm on Social Security Disability, SSDI, I think it is, Social Security Disability Income. I don't get refunds. I don't apply for refunds for that reason, because I get, even though I worked my butt off, I get food stamps to support me.
Des, you need to work a little harder.
I worked 4 jobs at one time. Why do you think I'm disabled?
Yeah, but look behind you.
What's behind me?
Your butt.
Yeah,
It ain't
it-
gone.
it has gotten larger since I've been disabled.
Guys, I'm gonna run. Y'all have
I'm
a
gonna
great night. Andy,
I'm
be
gonna
careful.
send you one of them signs.
Do have a good day, sweetie.
Bye, D. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
You're gonna send me one of those signs that say what?
Wide load. You can
I
put
just
on the
put-
back of your car.
No, I'll just put it on my shirt. I'll have a shirt made wide load. Coming through. Watch out.
I'll get two shirts made that way. We can walk around together, or
Perfect.
use our walkers or together.
There we go. That'd be funny. Wide load coming through. Move over. Hopping around with our walkers.
Mm.
Because my walker is a wide one actually, so it just barely makes the hallway and scrapes the door at the wheels.
Wow.
I seen an
Yeah.
advertisement this week, Des. It's a wheelchair, not a wheelchair, but it's like you go to Walmart, the ride around on the electric, but
Yeah.
it folds up and you can put it in the trunk of your car.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Every time I go to any Walmarts or okay, I go to Publix, right? This is funny. You go to Publix, you get in their motorized wheelchairs
Scooter.
or scooter, whatever they're called, with
Yeah.
mats in the front. And
Mhm.
and you go and you get on it and you're like, it's barely moving. It's like trotting along. But then and then you have to back up. All of a sudden you're like flying.
Mhm.
And I'm like, really? You have to make it go slow. You could bring it up
Yeah.
a little bit this way and bring it down on the backside. And then
Mhm.
I go to Walmart. They've got all these brand new, great power chairs, brand new screen. It tells you what the percentage is on the charge and everything. And they let these dum-dums take them and break them. Brand new. Even the old ones are falling apart.
Mhm.
Like there's the
Yeah, I went to
jumping.
our new farm store right there in St. Joe. They have some that they're fast. I mean, they really do really good. And I
Yeah.
usually don't go in, but I went in Friday with Shannon. So I want to get some new American flags for the cemetery and stuff. And I
Yeah.
walked in the door. I go, "Where's the cart?" She goes, "They broke them." She goes, "She's on the corporate to get her some new ones, and they're dragging their feet." I go, "Well, I love coming here because of that." She goes, "I got a lot of customers like you." So I walked back to the truck and just sat and waited for Shannon. Then I go,
Yeah.
"Cause you got some big store." I go, "I can't walk around here." She goes, "I understand." She goes, "She's trying to get more back in, but they're having a hard time getting them."
We keep the wheelchair in the car, and it's got no feet position on it, which really stinks for me. So, because my feet, I can't hold my legs up at all.
Yeah.
There's no feet for my feet, and I had to get it at Goodwill because Medicaid will not pay for it, nor Medicare, because I cannot elevate my legs in it. They want me to have a power chair that I can only use in my house. I can't get. This is my living room. I mean, there's
Yeah.
no room for it in this place.
Where are you going to ride it?
I can't ride it anywhere. It's just going to sit in this room and take up space. And this room's already narrow and small as it is. It won't get me to my bedroom down the hall. So they'll only pay it if my legs can be elevated and I can be reclined back for the circulation of my leg. But they will not get me a wheelchair to go from the car to and into the store and go shopping, so my daughter can push me around. So I have when she takes me in with my wheelchair that I got at Goodwill or a yard sale, we'll go through, we'll get a cart, and I'll put my feet up on the bottom and I'll try to steer with my legs, which is very painful because there's no power chairs in there. They're
Yeah.
broken from the drunks, or what's left is being used, or they've never been charged overnight.
Yeah, a
I
lot
know
of people don't. They
here
abuse them.
here in the Independence and Kansas City area,
Yeah,
there are so many young guys. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. But how do I say this? It's the ones who think they are owed reparations, if you get my
Yeah.
drift.
yeah.
They're too darned lazy to walk. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with them because
Around here's a bunch of
people
white
have
guys.
seen them climbing up on the seats of these scooters to reach something up high, jumping off and doing like a tuck and roll, and then they get back on the scooter and it's tearing them up. Two of the Walmart stores here close to me, the Walmart neighborhood market, where I go quite a bit because that's where I get my prescriptions. And yes, I do shop in there because it is a grocery store.
Yeah,
That and the big one
Ed,
out.
Reed Molly's.
I did. I responded, okay, but I'm gonna go into my Google Pictures. Sorry, Kim. I'm gonna go in my Google Pictures. I think I have them saved in there. My wheelchair type and everything, and where the position is, because it's. I've gone to yard sales. I've gone to the flea market. I can't find the right ones that fit. It's the spacing is very
Wow.
narrow. Yeah, it's very narrow.
Mm.
It's a weird chair. So I'm gonna look for those pictures, but I'm still listening. Go ahead, Kim.
I know the Walmart stores here, the two that I frequent the most, they are getting to where they've got somebody standing there beside those chairs or beside those scooters all the time. They
Yeah.
make sure that they are plugged in when somebody is done with them. If a customer has to take them outside, one of the clerks goes
Goes
out
with them to get the
them
chair.
and takes it back, because the big one that is over just off of the main highway, they've had those stolen and they don't ever get them back. They've been found a long ways away.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Aldi's. Hey,
hi,
DJ.
DJ.
Yeah,
Well, that was
Aldi's.
a flash
Uh-oh.
in the pan.
Yeah, he's there. He's
There he
just
is.
got the camera.
I
Aldi's
hit
did
the
that.
wrong
They,
button, DJ.
oh,
why did you take me down?
I
he hit
I
the wrong
removed
button. Did you not just hear him say that? He hit the
I had my
wrong
finger up
button.
there, and I thought I had it, and the next thing I know, I removed him. But you can get yourself in there. You didn't even have to come in that way.
I came in through the back and on sleeper. I was bringing
Yeah.
myself up, Randy.
He.
Oh, okay.
We don't know this sometimes, DJ.
Really? Give me a break.
Like we can read your mind, dude.
And besides, DJ, Randy's old.
That's
Well,
right. You spring
yeah, he
chicken.
is.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah.
If you guys don't know, DJ is my monitor on my channel now because he comes in here all the time. We took Eddie off this week, and DJ runs my channel now. So if something goes wrong, don't blame Eddie, blame
It's
DJ.
DJ's fault.
No.
I haven't put him back on yet. I'm still recuperating from my 24-hour.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got
Oh
up
my gosh,
yesterday.
girls, stop with this. Stop. Marco Polo. I've got like 80 messages I have to listen to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. When the girls get talking, forget it. I just fast forward and go all the way to where they're at now because there's so many by the time I get to them.
I made
You're
Molly
one of your
knows because
popular,
Molly's in here.
Des, I
Where
made one
is
of your
that?
girlfriends mad.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell
Who
you
did you
about it
make?
later.
Okay, good. Yeah, definitely tell me later. Where did I put those pictures? That's my Oregon trip. My friend was living in Oregon that now lives in Cypress, Texas, who wants to move out of Cypress, Texas. Paid for me to come to Oregon. It was my first time ever west.
Wow.
Outside of like Clarksville, Tennessee, and Woodlawn, Tennessee. That was the furthest west I've ever been. And I didn't want to come back. It was absolutely gorgeous there.
I have a real
There is
close
some.
friend that lives in Oregon.
Yeah.
I think she said they're 2 blocks away from the beach.
Oh, they're on the coast. My
Hmm.
friend was over in Medford, and she was about an hour or two
Oh,
away
watch this
from
truck
Klamath
running
Falls
off the road.
and Crater Lake. She was near Crater Lake and Klamath Falls, but in Medford, Oregon. But where she lived, it was really cool. They had town Ashland and town Jacksonville, and she took me up. And Jacksonville's got like kind of looks like an old west town. Like in the movies, like the Bordello, where the women are outside on top of the bar,
Hmm.
leaning down, talking to the cowboys. It had that kind of a vibe on, the way the
Hmm.
fronts were. And she took me up to an old Calvary cemetery that was so cool. Like looking at the
Oh,
gravestones, like
wow.
Calvary, 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 and then looking out and seeing the view. And when it was beautiful, I mean, it was just breathtakingly
Mm.
beautiful. It reminded me a lot of like New England with the covered bridges and all that. And I got to see all the pear wineries, and that was really cool
Oh,
too.
cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of pear wineries. Let me tell you, in Oregon.
That's something I don't believe I've ever tried. That is pear wine.
Yeah, it's good. It's really, really good.
I
And
dated
I'm
a
not
guy
a
in
wine
high school.
drinker. I'm sorry?
I dated a guy in high school that his mother, she did a lot of vegetable gardening, and she made red beet wine, carrot
Oh,
wine, and celery wine. And that red beet, it has got absolutely the most beautiful color. If I could find fabric that color, I'd be in good shape. But
yeah.
it also it had this marvelous flavor. It was rich. It
Hmm.
could be used for drinking or cooking, either one. And the first time that I tried it, she gave me literally a tablespoon of it.
Wow.
And I was like, how come I don't get as much as everybody else? She said, honey, you're not used to drinking this. And she said, and you make sure that you eat before you sip. I
Right.
said, okay, I promise. And I realized how come I got so little. Woo, that stuff packed a punch. And then I tasted the carrot wine, and it comes out um, like a very mild rosé. The celery wine, it's a white wine, but boy, does it have a kick.
That would probably good with
And
like a baking, like a baking a chicken roast or something.
yeah,
Something like that.
and but when she first told me that it was made from beets, carrots, and celery, I was like, what?
It's wild.
Because
It's
I was
really
one
wild.
of those people that wine was made from grapes or cherries,
Hmm.
and so or elderberries,
Yeah.
and oh,
Bruno.
but I had an uncle make some out of choke cherries one time,
Oh,
and my aunt used it to cook, and she actually made beef bourguignon with it. Whoa, that stuff was good.
beef
Mm.
bourguignon. Wow.
I make
Where in
beef
the heck?
bourguignon, but I just use burgundy wine.
Hmm.
I might
It's
have it
good
on my
stuff.
phone still. Why am I not finding these pictures in my Galaxy? Did I remove them?
Uh-oh.
I might have it still here,
Ah,
but I'm
DJ, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Kim. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Hmm.
I got to sleep last night again, so my body says, "Oh, good, we can go today."
Nice.
That's how I felt this morning. And then I sat in my chair because my internet was blinking in and out, and I
Mm-hmm.
fell asleep in my chair. I'm like, I got
Uh-oh.
like 6.5 hours last night. Why am I sleeping in my chair this morning?
Yeah.
That's because I only got about 4 hours yesterday after my 24-hour
Wow.
drive.
Yeah. Hmm.
That
But
may take you a while to recuperate from, Des.
yeah, that's why I took Tuesday off from the cottage for volunteering, and Monday we're
Mhm.
closed because of the holidays. So this will give me an extra day of recuperation. Because no way am
Yeah.
I going to the cottage
But you need to
exhausted.
stay off of YouTube so you can recuperate.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
This is my
don't
social
stay
life.
off of YouTube.
No,
No,
this is
not
my
gonna
this is my
happen.
social life, man. I need to see everybody. Yes, like jet lag, Molly. Totally like jet lag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I didn't have this, I'd go bonkers because the kids hide in their room. I don't hang with anybody here in town at all. I have no friends here. You know, I have family, but
Wow.
I have family, but I'm not close to them. This is a town like you have to either be raised here or in college because it's a college community too. There's
Mm.
two big colleges and a townhouse. I mean a townhouse and a
Uh,
two big colleges and a community college, TCC. So
Wow.
there's no other. It's like you're raised here or you're a college kid. That's it. That's it.
Mm.
yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
that bite.
it totally bites. So my social life is you all and my friends up north. I can talk to them on the phone or video chat on Facebook with. But other than
Mhm.
that, just everybody's everywhere else. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of really good friends here and that I talk with a lot. And of
yeah,
course, then back home, I've got two friends back there that I talk with on a regular basis. Other than that, it's a couple of gals that I met on YouTube or um,
Mm.
my best friend. I mean, we've been friends for almost 60 years now. And I talk to her once in a while, but we text a lot. And I
yeah,
have a friend in Illinois that we text back and forth a lot. But I don't get to talk to that one very much.
yeah,
And but I'm finding that the older I get, the more I like just being in my home.
yeah.
Nice.
I just, I'll tell you what, having to get out, and especially yesterday, I wish that they would just fill all of my prescriptions all at one time so I'm not having to make 5 trips every month to go get these prescriptions.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I had to get out, so I did a little bit of shopping. There was two things that I really needed, so I thought I'll just go get them. Well, that was my first mistake.
Depends.
Get in the store, no grocery carts at all.
Yeah.
And they were bringing them in just as fast as they could, and people were just grabbing them one after another.
That's how it was
And
here at a couple of Walmarts like that. There was none to grab. You had
yeah,
to go out and search for them.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Walmart store, I walked in, and luckily all I had to have was my prescription and one thing. And one of the gals that they see me in there so much, and she's like, Kim, do you need a cart? And I said, yeah, but I can't find one. She said, hang on, I'll get you one. And she went and got one. She's the assistant manager up there. And she just went and got the cart. And she said, here, she said, don't turn your back on it because somebody will steal it. I said, well, they best not. And
That's right.
I got what I had to have and got out of there, walked into my big Hy-Vee store, and there were 3 carts sitting there. And those lines, they had 2 checkers working. There
That's
are
ridiculous.
there's like 5 checkouts in there that are manned. The rest of them are self checkouts. And I've already told their manager, just like I told Walmart's manager, you're not sending me a W-2, so don't expect me to use those things.
Right?
And
Exactly.
so I stood in line and waited to get what few groceries I needed to get them checked out.
Yep.
I stood in line for 30 minutes to get a can of coffee and a loaf of bread. But I wasn't going to check them out.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
They don't pay me.
I don't blame you. What was it? I went. Oh, the other thing about Oregon that I loved is that they have you can't pump your own gas. It's against the law.
Wow.
They have people that come and you can them the money or the cash and they pump your gas. They check your windshield and everything the old school way.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Because the reason why is they realize that you're taking a job away from somebody else that could use it to support their family. You know,
Yeah.
They
just like
actually
cashiers.
have cheaper fuel out there too. The taxes, they don't like.
Yeah.
It hurts me. I can get cheaper fuel in the truck, but you don't get road taxes off of it though. So you end up paying back more on your taxes, but you can save if you just take paying cash right away. So the
Yeah.
fuel is cheaper out there, even though they have people pumping it.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Georgia used to be that way too, and then Georgia changed it.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what weekend of the year it is, but the gas stations that are connected with the Hy-Vee stores out here, they'll have two or three of their people out there at the pumps, and they will actually pump gas for people. And it's just something that Hy-Vee does on one specific weekend a year. And I think it's their anniversary weekend, but don't quote me on that. But there's been two or three times since I've lived here that I've gone in to pay for my gas because I don't like paying for it at the pumps. I just
Yeah.
go into the little convenience store, I make my payment in there, and that way I know that nobody's going to be doing anything illegal.
Right.
And I walked back out to my car, and this guy was standing there with the pump in his hand, and he said, "What kind of gas would you like?" And I said, "Oh, I'll get it." And he said, "No, ma'am." He said, "You've already paid for it." He said, "This is something that we do as a thank you to our customers."
Aw.
And I was filling the car up, and I told him, I said, "Top it off." And he said, "No problem." And so it worked out real well. And of course, that was when gas was considerably cheaper than it is now. And
Yeah.
that was back when, that would have been about 2019 when that happened. And I think gas was only $1, and
You're old
I
enough
think
in
it was
our area.
$1.19.
When we
I
were
think it
kids,
was
remember they had
$1.19 a
gas wars.
gallon.
I'm sorry, Randy. What was that?
Jim's a little bit older than I am. Back in our area, back when we were kids, Missouri, they had gas wars. I don't know if they had them anywhere else, but the gas
Oh
stations
yeah.
across the street from each other
Yep.
had chalk
Mhm.
signs up there. I can remember 19 cents a gallon.
Yep. Oh, honey, I can remember gas wars in Denver when it was 10 and 11 cents a gallon.
Whoa.
Mhm.
When I graduated from high school in 1973, gas was 34 cents a gallon.
Wow.
And I
I
had
was living in
friends that
St.
would,
Thomas. I was living in St. Thomas, so gas would have been like really high down the Virgin Islands.
oh, wow.
Yeah, because you got to ship it in.
Yeah. I know I had a girlfriend that was getting ready to go to college up in Nampa, Idaho, and they had made the trip up there to move some of her stuff up there. And she said, "Oh my word," she said, "gas was 42 cents a gallon. It's horrible."
Oh my
And I
gosh.
look back on that now and I'm thinking, Sandy, I wonder what you're thinking of your $3.50 a gallon gas now.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's anywhere from, depending on the station you go to, it's anywhere from 325, which is 335, because you have to have the store card in order to get the
Hmm
325. So
hmm
325 to, I've seen it as high as 369 here in my
Wow.
I
area.
paid
Yeah,
$3.20 for diesel a little bit ago before I went live with my app.
nice. The diesel here is like some places is over 4, some places under 4, but not that low.
It was $3.49 at the pump, but with my app I got it for $3.20. I saved $20. I got a little over 100 gallons.
There you go.
Wow.
299 where
Well,
Molly is.
I haven't put gas in my car for almost what's been a month now, but I don't drive that much.
I drive
And
everywhere, every day.
If you
and
don't put that much in, then you shouldn't fill it up all the way then.
and well, um, my
Fill it
girlfriend
up to
was
half a tank.
my girlfriend was the one that had filled it for me. And it was because we were thinking we were going to have to use my car to get me to a couple of appointments.
No.
And so that's why she had gone ahead and filled it. But I'm going to have to fill it again here next week because I've got some things that have got to be done and there is some distance involved. I mean, Randy, you'll know where it is. I have to drive down to Lee's Summit, and I got a deal down there that I have to go to, and the laundromat that I use is clear over on Highway 291 now. There isn't one closer to me. So that's like 5.5 miles away one way. And so I've got to do that. While I'm over there, though, I can go get my hair cut. And so that's going to work out okay because I can, make one trip instead of two. But for the most part, I can get by with just filling my car once a month. Before I was really on my feet and could drive myself places, there was one point that my car didn't get gas in it for 3.5 months. And
Car
somebody
doesn't
said,
make gas will lack her up.
yeah. And it just, I'm like, something's got to give. I got to be able to get out and do something here, but but with the price of gas, shoot, I'm lucky to afford to go the places that I do, even though it's just for the emergency. Well, have to go do laundry, but then getting out to get groceries.
Your apartment doesn't have a spot for a washer and dryer?
No. Nope. Does not. And now there is a laundry room here, but there are a couple of tenants who keep it very busy. And if anybody else goes in there to do their laundry, we are immediately told that they are using the laundry, and for that day, it is theirs. And we are not to be going in
You
there.
don't sleep at night. You could do yours at night.
No, because they have put a lock on the door that nobody else has a key to, and they lock that thing up at 9 o'clock at night.
That's ridiculous.
And besides that, it butts up right
Hi,
into
Alvin
one of
Lewis.
the other apartments.
Take care, Sean. Have a great day.
Hi, Alvin.
Sean,
Hello,
just left.
everybody.
That's Trey Paint. Oh my gosh.
Plus, we've got one here that likes to let other people do their laundry here that don't live here. And so, since the machines are coin operated, she will let them in to do their laundry. And there's only 3 washing machines, but there's 4 dryers. And when you get somebody that brings in a pickup load, literally, of dirty clothes, yeah,
I'd be
the
ticked
laundry
off.
room. Oh, we've tried to report it, but the management here doesn't do much. And I told one lady, I said, well, stop going to her. Go directly to the owner. It's owned by Curry Real Estate. I said, stop going to Tina. Go to Curry. And I've taken a couple of other things over Tina's head directly to Curry. And you know what? The problem was taken care of. Because she wasn't doing anything about it, and I got tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Whoa. They want that much money for that piece of crap. Sorry. I'm looking at Zillow. I'm looking at Zillow just out of curiosity to see what's in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
In my price point, which I don't have a price point, but it's under 150,000. Let's just put it that way. It's not even my price point. And just out of curiosity to see what they had. 68,000. This house looked like somebody ransacked it, left everything a mess, like it needs a lot of work. And then it's got a barn that looks like it's going to need a lot of work, and a garage thing that needs a lot of all full of junk that you have to haul out.
Wow.
So you have to pay to haul it out. Then the
Mhm.
land looks like it's rough because it looked like they had animals that were that kind of like messed up the whole front yard. So it's nothing but a
Mhm.
muddy mess.
Mhm.
68,000 for
Mhm.
it with a
Where,
little
where is
around
it?
4 acres. It is. Oh, hold on. I don't want to. I want to lose the pictures, but that's okay. Let's see. Hold on. Where is it? Come on, back it up. There we go. Where'd it go? Leeton.
Leeton.
West St. Louis.
Leeton.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's in rough shape. 68,000.
Hmm.
I'm like, yeah, it's gonna take more money to get everything hauled out than have somebody come in and have it fix the plumbing, the electric, and the buildings. So yeah, no, no way.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of work. And I gotta
Hmm.
find something. If I was gonna move, let's say if I moved that way, I have to find something that's like one floor. No stairs. I want the kids on the same floor as me, so that way I don't have to
Mhm.
scream constantly. Hey, come down here. I'm hungry. to the
You just
Well,
need to get
um,
electric collars for them. And you
hit the
just
button,
push a
give them a
button.
shock.
Yep. Yep.
Des, I know where there is an absolutely beautiful log home. It is a 32 by 50 foot. It is all on one level. There are 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, utility room, and the whole front half of the house is one great room. It sits on 28 acres of timbered ground.
Wow.
It has a 24 by 36 foot machine shed. It's easy to get to. My husband and I built that house.
Wow.
And when I sold it, the people that bought it went in. The only thing is, you'd have to put kitchen cupboards in it because they tore out 16 running feet, top and bottom, of custom built white oak cabinets.
Those turkeys.
Yeah, and it would probably cost you a lot to bring it up to inspection standards. My son-in-law that lives here in Kansas City has a statewide inspection license. He
Kim,
looked
I
at the
don't want her to
pictures.
move there. That'd be too close to me.
But that's good because
Randy, it's in the beer.
but then I have a lot of community people around near me.
Randy, it would be clear over by Macon,
I know.
but it is out in the country.
It's an hour and a half. That's too close to me.
And oh, God. But the people went in and of course, they couldn't knock the chimneys out of it. We had a big wood burning stove. They couldn't knock the chimneys out because they're concrete and they had 1/4 inch thick cast iron steel liners inside of them. So, if you got a flue fire with something like that, it ain't going nowhere. The house
Yeah.
has a metal roof on it. It's beautiful. They went in, and since they couldn't get the chimneys out, they decided to turn one of those into a utility closet. My son-in-law looked at the pictures and he said, Mom, he said, I can write them up on 15 inspection violations in that closet alone. He
Oh
said, the
boy.
bathroom has a bunch more. And he said, the kitchen wouldn't pass on a bet. I said, you've got to be kidding. And he said, no, ma'am. He said, they screwed that house up bad. So getting it inspected in order to bring it up to what would pass would probably cost quite a bit. Now, here's the kicker. Those people paid me $139,000 for that house. They are currently asking $260,000. Now, there is no way that they put that amount of work in that house. They tore out all of the carpeting. It's all that luxury vinyl plank crap. And which, yes, that would be easy to move a wheelchair on. The front door is 24, or yeah, it's 24 inches wide, but the back door is 36. And you could easily build a ramp for it. It's got a porch all the way across the front, 10 feet wide, 50 feet long.
Yeah, with that
And
much work that's gonna need and that price. Oof. Yeah,
but you're out in the country, and like I said, it's a beautiful house.
this townhouse, I got it for 47,000. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
on foreclosure. It needs a little bit of work. Like it needs like the ceiling, re-skimmed in the bathroom upstairs, my bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and Serena's bedroom because the
Mm-hmm.
the previous roof had caused damage and they fixed it, so it's got the
Mm-hmm.
stains on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd probably get like 140 for it because it's worth 147 right now. There's no way I
Mm-hmm.
can afford that place.
Hi,
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah,
Hi,
no way.
Joy.
Hi, Joy. I have
How's
to go.
Scott today?
I would love land. I would love land. I don't know if I would need that much land, but I would love to have a garden, a flower garden and veggie garden,
Mhm.
because I don't have a yard. I mean,
Oh, there's plenty of room out there for a garden because we had one. And as far as that timber is concerned, have it logged. When my husband and I lived there, we logged it 3 different times. And because it's white oak, hickory, and walnut.
yeah, I
And
don't know if
Yes,
I'd want to get. Go
I'll
ahead.
sell you 6x6,
Uh, uh,
and
six,
I'll
six
keep it
inches by
watered.
6 inches.
No, 6 foot by 6 foot, and I'll keep it watered
What? How am I gonna live on 6 feet by 6 feet?
underground.
very carefully, Des.
3 of us and all my items and my cat, my 2 cats. Yeah, it's
I'll
not.
run it. I'll run internet down there for you.
He's being so helpful.
I know, isn't he?
I mean, really, how could you pass that up?
I know. That's a shoot deal right there. I tell you.
Yeah.
And Rebecca, I know she knows how to run a U-Haul truck, so I can have her help move you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
No, I'll just do a
Just
convoy.
watch out for that bull.
Yeah, right. A convoy. Hey, calling everybody. I have a convoy request. Bring your trucks and your everything and your animal things and let's load up. I know that God forbid anything should happen to my father, I won't be staying in this state. That's for darn sure.
That's good, Joey.
That's for darn sure. I'm not staying here. I got family here, but I've been here 13 years and it still doesn't feel like home to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like home. This is not me. I didn't pick this place, but it was the cheapest place we could find. It got me out of housing up north because I lived in housing
Mhm.
because I had to go with what I could afford, and Massachusetts is super expensive. But I want to
Yeah.
be where there's lakes and mountains and people I know. So
Yeah. I don't blame you. Well, I grew up in Denver, Colorado,
yeah,
and 1978, I married a guy from Missouri, and he decided we were moving back here, which, it was a nice little vacation.
yeah,
And I cried for 4 years, and I kept telling him, I want to go home. And
yeah,
he kept saying, you are home. This is home now. And I'm like,
yeah.
no, I'm looking out west windows all day long and I ain't seeing mountains. This ain't home, buddy.
Yeah.
It took
Ruby,
me
you
that
have to
long
have
to
money to
adjust.
buy it. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, the land, it would be fine with the land. I would probably have somebody else live on the land too. But who's got that kind of money and then the money to put into it to be fixed?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for what they want
Shannon's
and
been
all that
looking.
damage.
She's got a friend that lives in Wisconsin that got a big inheritance, and she's actually been looking in places for her. She wants to move area and stuff, and there is some deals out there, but you just got to watch.
Yeah, you got to
You know,
know too.
And if they're cheaper, then you're going to spend money fixing them, but which you can fix it the way you want it. But then if you get one ready made, you're going to pay for it because the property in our area has started, going up higher
Increasing.
per acre anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used to
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad, but now it's going up.
I know we're
Like our
seeing the
place, I
cost.
bought it for 20,000, and it's worth over 100,000. We
Yeah.
only got 3 acres.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Randy, I thought you had more land than that up there.
No, we only have 3 acres. We do a
Wow.
lot on 3 acres.
Yeah.
Where Shannon does a lot on 3 acres.
Well, we found out we could do a lot on the, well, we started out with 25 acres and then we added the other 3. The little 3-acre plot that we added has a living well on it. And at least if a former neighbor hasn't torn it up, it still has one. Which the well would still be there, but he probably did something to it to damage it. But it's all fenced with the exception of about the front acre and a half. But I mean, we raised bison down there, and at one time we were running. We had the bull and 12 cows, and when those cows all had babies, we had 25 head down there, and it supported them just fine. The bull was the one that was responsible for seeding most of it because he thought those big old bales of hay was his to play with. And he'd put that head down and run and butt it and just knock it flying. And so he was the one who seeded most of it. I know when we first moved down there, there were a lot of blackberries. And let's see, blackberries, gooseberries, and wild raspberries. There were probably a dozen wild cherry trees. And there was a couple of old pear trees growing down in there. But the ice storm in 2001 pretty well took care of them.
Yeah, that would do it.
But it just, I mean, when we first moved down there, oh, it was a beautiful area. And it was a quiet road. And in fact, most of those logs came off of that 25 acres of land.
Wow.
And so, but it was all built by hand. And I drew the floor plan to it. And when a realtor come down there to do an appraisal, they said, well, we don't have anything comparable that we could appraise this by. And I said, they said, well, where did you get this kit? And I said, that's not a kit. I said, I designed that. But we don't know how to appraise this then. And I said, well, let me give you a hint. And but the bank knew what it was worth. So that worked okay.
Yeah.
Are you still in Missouri, Randy?
Nope, I'm almost in Omaha. We're almost Omaha.
Oh, cool.
We're in Iowa. But yeah, we bought. My brother had 180 acres there, and he wanted to move to town. Well, his wife wanted to move to town, and we had bought 25 acres from him, and we got into it with my sister-in-law, and we decided to move over towards by where you was at. We was over at Bramer for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad passed away, and I wanted to move back closer to my mom. My brother was wanting to move to town, so he sold us the 3 acres with the option, because he sold the other land to a farmer that wanted to farm it, but we had 12 acres of hay ground right next to where we're at. He said he would just sell us the 12 acres after we moved in. We went and talked to him. Oh, no, I'm going to just turn it all into hay ground now. So we thought we were going to have 15 acres, or we wouldn't have moved.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's a big disappointment.
Yeah.
Well, see, when we bought the,
we had 20 head of horses at that time, and trying to have 20 head of horses on 3 acres, it just don't work.
Yeah, that's not a good deal. Well, I know. My mind just went as blank as could be. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, I hate that too.
I
really hate that.
Hey, it is.
Hey.
Well, I'll tell you what, having the fibromyalgia brain fog, and then as messed up as I was immediately following a surgery, this is just getting downright irritating. When we first bought that 25 acres, the entire tract of land was 105 acres, all on the same side of the road. And he told us, he said, now, if you want to buy the remaining 80, I will hold it for you. So my husband said, okay, fine. I told him, I said, get it in writing. Oh, no, I trust the guy. I said, Dave, get it in writing. I want it verified that he's going to hold that for us, because we're not going to start making payments on it and then have him sell it out from under us. Well, he wouldn't do it. And we had paid we had our 25 paid off, and we had paid close to $9,000 towards the remaining 80 acres. The guy sold it out from under us, and we never got a penny back. And we didn't have a leg to stand on because he didn't get anything in writing. And when we made the payments, the guy never wrote out any kind of receipts. My husband had no proof of anything. And I told him, I said, I'll bet you listen the next time. And he stewed around on that. And he was getting ready to buy some animals. And I said, you get that in writing. Oh, now, Ma. And I said, do you remember an 80-acre tract of land? Yep. I said, think you better get it in writing? Yep.
Uh-oh.
And the next time, he got the agreements in writing before he did anything else. But otherwise, there'd be a whole 105 acres that went with that house. But that's okay. It's somebody else's headache now. It ain't mine no more. And I'm fine with that.
I hear that.
So, well, Randy, I need to get off of here.
Okay.
It has been wonderful riding along and visiting with you. I get to travel vicariously through you. So I have never been up in that area.
Yeah,
All
we're
the
coming
years
in
I've
Council
lived-
Bluffs right now.
Oh, wow. Well, the only place up in Iowa that I've ever been is Fairfield. And so
Oh.
that's it. And that was for an animal auction. So anyway, you have a good day, dear. Safe travels. And I will talk to you later. When you talk to Shannon, tell her I said hi.
I will.
I'll keep y'all in my prayers. Bye-bye.
All right.
Later,
Bye.
Miss Kim.
Bye.
Where are you heading to, Randy?
Here in Omaha, 12 miles away. And then I'm headed on over to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Cool.
Oh, shoot, I took my glasses on. Somebody's back in the basement. Probably Dez.
Knock, knock.
If you'd stay home, you wouldn't have to get knocked out.
Like everything froze on me. My whole system froze.
Oh.
Oh,
I wonder where you went.
Yeah, I was here, and then I've been having issues like all morning, like on again, off again. We had down here the lights and everything flickered, and then the internet was in and out, and I'd get on and it would be off. Hi, Rita. And
Hi, Rita.
I'd be on and off again, and then we restarted my computer. I think maybe that was it because my son had internet upstairs, and yeah, and then it froze on me. So I started closing some windows, and I'm hoping that's gonna help.
yeah.
You wore it out on your 24-hour life.
Probably. It's probably pissed off at me.
Who knows?
But yeah, so I'm hoping me restarting and then closing a few windows helped. We'll see. That's Serena's.
How's your Sunday going so far, though, Des?
Not too bad, other than the internet issue, and then, um, excuse me, and then what else? Internet issue, and
You can't find your pictures.
no, I found the pictures. I
No.
just need Molly's email address. I found them when I continued looking, but the picture that I think she needs, I have to go back into the car with the phone and take a picture of where it would go in that position. But I put the make and model number, you know, I got those two pictures, and it shows a little bit where the leg would go for the feet, but I don't know if it's enough, and I need an email address for Molly, so we'll see. Because I've been checking around here also for the feet part, the brackets that connect to the side and then bring down and drop the feet. So I'm hoping I'll find something, but I don't know if I will. That'll make my life a little bit easier and more comfortable. Oh, and I need a new arm. What's that called? Cushion. It broke on
Oh,
mine.
I thought you smelled like this arm. I was like, huh?
No. You know how you get a wheelchair and it's got you look at the wheelchairs, it's got the little piece that screws on the top,
Yeah.
so it gives you a little cushion like your desk chair. That piece broke off on one side.
Oh no.
I know how you could get one.
How?
Go to the hospital, roll in on yours, and just
And
sit into
switch
the
it
other one
out.
and roll out.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
got no feet. It's not gonna work.
Mm.
I've been also going back to all the different thrift stores.
I love thrifting.
I like going to thrift stores if they weren't overpriced. Like, why am I gonna spend $1 something for something for I'm sorry, why am I gonna spend three something for something I got at the Dollar Tree for $1.25?
All
And I'm
right, we're going
freezing.
across the river into Nebraska.
Okay. I don't know if I'm freezing or you guys are freezing.
I'm not.
It keeps on
I think
freezing
I
in and
was.
out.
Might have
Oh,
been
maybe
Randy.
you.
Cause did you guys hear me like say I don't want to spend $3 for something from the
You know,
Dollar Tree?
no, it was
I
just
heard
going
you.
in and out right through that.
Yeah.
It might have been mine then.
I can hear you just fine, Des.
Okay, because I
But
didn't
I
hear a
only
response back.
but I only listen to half of what you say anyway.
Yeah, you do. But then I only listen to a quarter of what you say. No, I'm only kidding.
No.
No, not at all.
Two can play that game.
Yeah, right. But when I was able to, I'd go to yard sales, and that's how I was able to find this wheelchair. The woman was put in a nursing home, and so it was in really good condition. I've had it now for about 3 years, and then I went to Salvation Army for a walker.
Hmm.
Okay, good. Randy froze, but you can hear me. You got to respond back to me. Make sure I'm not frozen.
Okay.
Okay, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was just over at Nancy's for a little bit.
You were what? What?
I was over at Nancy's in Anastasia's.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
DJ was up there.
Nice. Welcome back, Randy. It is you freezing on and off. I told Kobe he's
Yeah.
got to respond back to me to let me know that it's not me, because otherwise I'd be like shutting down and restarting again.
I can hear you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
I'm right here in the city now, big city of Omaha, and yeah, I'm having problems.
I know that's weird. But then
That's me in the
all
red
cell
car.
towers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's me in the red car, Randy. Don't run into me.
But then all cell towers do not have all cell services. So
And there's a lot of bridges right here where I'm at.
yeah,
Overpasses and stuff like that. So
yeah. I just wish that every cell tower had every system of, if it's an AT&T phone and they have and they bought from multiple companies, then all their cell towers should have be accompanied for all the cell phones that they're under, that all the cell companies that they're under. You know what I mean? Or that's
Yep.
under them. Why make it so it breaks up here and there? So that what we got to buy another phone that can control all the towers? No, I have a Boost phone 5G. It's not the greatest phone in the world, but I hate that I lose connections throughout our area. I'm like,
I
come on
got the
already.
iPhone 14.
Ha ha ha.
Hey,
Hey, I got an
hey for
832.
horses.
I got an 832 5G that's like bottom of the barrel, but in my pocketbook.
Hey for horses and cows.
That sounds like me. I say that all the time.
Everybody at work says it. They either say hey for horses or hey for nobody.
Yeah. It's hay for horses and cows.
Our goats like it too.
Yep, goats like it too.
They do.
Our
Yup.
goats have been going out. They eat the hay, and they got grass that is almost as tall as my knee.
Yeah.
But they'd rather go eat the hay than go out in the grass.
Isn't that
So I
weird?
took their hay away from them. I'm making them go out.
Thank you, Ruby. I never know if I'm being heard. I know. When come on, goats. You're supposed to be cleaning the brush, not for hay.
But we don't have.
Meh.
We've been taking care of our fields. It's a lot of grass now, and they
Yeah.
really don't eat that much grass. They like the roughage stuff. They'll
Yeah.
eat the tree limbs. If we bring a tree limb down, they're
Oh,
like
they'll love it.
piranhas over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was it? Oh, it was it. Oh, it was the Quackers because they were trimming down trees because they had a brush hog come through or whatever. Not a brush hog. What's those ones? A wood chipper, but it's something called something
Yeah.
else. And they just clear like a straight path all the way through. But before they did that, they tore down some of the branches because the electric company was going to come in and put electrical in there. And then they changed the path of where it was going to be. So they took all those branches down and gave them to the goats. They were like gone in like a day and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't take them long. They'll clean a
No.
tree lip pile up.
Yep. And now it becomes a toothpick to clean their teeth with. I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. They love their trees.
Yeah, they do.
They'll climb up. We got stuff for them to climb on and stuff. And there's tree limbs. They will get up on their back legs and stretch as far as they can to get the leaves.
Yeah. Oh, Al just posted my backstep uploaded my backstep sticker shout out.
Hmm.
Is that the lazy way of saying that you don't want to do a mail edition, mail call edition?
Oh, Al.
He's showing shirts he got from he got from Leaf Head, and then he got a Bucky shirt with Bucky on a pumpkin for Halloween. Rambling with the Brahms. Man, the Brahms. He got 3 good shirts there alone. Up, Mark from Little Ridge's shirt from the what's that called? From the event to raise money. His shirt, my backstep. Rubline Sense. That sounds like up by
That's Big Tiny.
Colby. Yep. And then Al Chafe's other shirt with his new logo. And now stickers. Yeah, he's just filming. Multi Hunters, mine, your sticker, Shannon's sticker, J&J's sticker, Rebecca's.
Yeah, I was going to do a sticker board shout out when I was home, and I never did it.
I'm gonna do a sticker album. There's but not yet. There's mine, a couple more of mine. Rebecca's again. Yes, I can barbecue. Little Chef. What the Flock.
Is he live
Charles
right
from
now
all.
doing that?
They're doing. He's just filming. I think he's filming his cabinet because it's gotten so
Hmm.
full of all the stickers.
Oh.
So he's doing a shout out to everybody on their stickers. That's pretty cool, though. It's gotta be our Pure Oki, our Oki Homestead. Up there's Sticker Mule, the mule. Johnny's sticker, Expeditionary Johnny. Danny Days. Jeez Louise. Al, just make a whole board for lazy days ahead. There's like 4 stickers up there. But then I shouldn't say anything because there's 4 stickers of mine up there too, I think. Okay, Ruby, enjoy your breakfast, hon. It's 12:50 here. It's lunchtime now. Oh gosh. Oh, I was going to stream off of you. What am I doing? Diaz.
Ooh, rough road.
Ooh. Whiplash.
Yeah.
I've got it. I don't have your email, Molly. I went looking. I couldn't. I'm like. I thought you sent me something an email, and I don't see my. I don't see your name popping up. Or Jason's.
Oh, we're here.
Okay, I'll go look on. Hold on. I'll go look on. I'll go. You might not work, but let me go look. In regular. Hold on. I'm just. I'm just starting the live stream off of Randy here. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see. My channel. Live. Let me fix this. Pop out your chat, Randy, so I have this. Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's me. Take 2. There's you. Okay. I don't think it will work, Molly, because you're not a mod.
Well, she can be.
Yeah, her email will not pop up.
Hold on. Now she is.
Randy's picking up the trailer, right, Randy?
Yep. Trying to find it.
Blue Nose thought you were getting ready to have a break. He's in search of his trailer. Hey, Pokemon. Welcome, welcome. He says, hi, Randy.
Hello. There, Molly's up here.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes. I got my book here with your address and everything. Hold on. I want to make sure I put it with it. Okay.
I'm not going crazy.
Type it in private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That way nobody can hassle you for your email address but me. Hi, Leon. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me and Randy. Or I should say Randy and I and Molly. My English is not good, man. Okie
We don't have to
dokie.
worry. Raquel's not here to make us say it the right way.
Leon says, "Hey, Randy." That 24-hour, I can't. I was hoping for a lot more hours than that, but I'll take the 500 and I think possibly 594 if I read it correctly. I won't know for a couple of days because I thought it was 534 yesterday. Um, hey, Victoria.
Oh, shoot.
I like that. I like that email. Grab that. Copy. Mail. Hey, Paula. I'll trade places with you today, Randy, and you can go to the river with your son.
What did you do last night, Paula? I didn't see anything when you guys went to races last night. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to find a trailer in this big lot here. None of the numbers match what I'm looking for.
No problem. Do I hear somebody at the top of the stairs? No, not yet. Okay. All right. Let's see. He went to the Wheatland to watch the late models.
Oh, he just went and watched. I thought he went down to the race. Yeah, I kept watching because he told me he was going to Wheatland because he was supposed to come over to my house and help me put a piece of metal on, but he didn't do it.
Shh.
Everybody in my chat, hold on. I'll be right with ya. I am just typing something out to Molly real quick. And Paula goes, "Oh, really? I knew nothing about that."
Yeah, I seen him when I stopped and got the cow or brought the bull by. I seen him at work and last weekend, and he said I was trying to find somebody to come over put one piece of metal on. It's only going to take about 10-15 minutes, and he said that he would come over next weekend, which was this weekend, and do it real quick for me. And then I sent him a message because I knew you weren't racing Friday night. I go, "You gonna come over Saturday?" He said, "No, he's going to Wheatland," so I didn't ask him. He probably forgot.
All right, Molly, I sent it to you, hon. I'm hoping the pictures are good enough. If not, let me know. Ooh, pizza time, Blue Nose said. Take care, all. Okay, Blue Nose. Take it easy, hon. Thank you for popping in and supporting Randy. Victoria says she's gonna be in and out. I'm in some. Oh, she's in a lot of pain and doing a lot of doing laundry and dishes and stuff. Make sure you rest in between, Victoria. Don't hurt yourself any more than you are. Pain is no fun. Where's my pencil sharpener? This thing's getting dull. I love electric pencil sharpeners.
Oh, trailer ain't here.
Uh-oh. Hey, Digits. Happy Sunday to you as well. Three tabs are open right now. Victoria's over on your side as well, Randy, to give you some support. Don't do tabs. Pull the tabs off of each other, Victoria, and keep them on low if you have to go up and down. But if you put them on the same tab, me on the same tab and him on the same tab, we won't get the watch hours. So pull one off of the other and just minimize it down if you have to. Or pull out the chats and then minimize
I'm
the
not
two
worried about
windows.
the hours, Diz. All she has to do is go on yours. There's another
Cool.
lock. Maybe it's over here.
I was like, is that Digits? No, that's Nightbot. Did you send Eddie all the things, Digits? I can't wait to see how he's gonna play that one out in my stream. I mean, in my chat. Gary just went live. People you should get to know and support.
Well, it's not here.
Let me fix my chat here. There we go. No, just about to do it. Wife and I were watching baseball. Oh, who was playing? Not that I'm major into baseball, but I know a couple of team names.
Guys, I'm going to have to end this because I'm going to call somebody and try to figure out where this trailer's at. 'Cause I can't
All right, then
find
we'll
it.
do a part 3.
Let's go over and aggravate Gary for a little bit, and then maybe let me see if
Okay.
anybody's up in this office. But yeah, I'm gonna end this and call and see if anybody's here. But
All
I'll let you
righty.
know, Des. All right, bye.
Okay, bye. Sorry, y'all. We'll meet up.